On the night Goliath was born, the world bore witness. Shooting stars filled the sky above the valley of Gath, as though they knew that an anomaly was being brought into the world that night. His birth took 3 days. After all, the human woman's body was not designed to give birth to a baby the size of a full-grown man's torso. Nobody knew who his father was, but his mother's identity revealed a lineage that reached back through generations of tragedy and choice. On the day that Goliath graced the earth, the news spread through the valley of Gath like wildfire. And by the morning of the 3rd day, the village elders had convened in an emergency council. They were worried to their bones, and for good reason. One look at the child, and they knew. The ancient blood had returned. The boy's mother, Orpah, was a descendant of the Moabites, a people with ancient ties to the giant clans, and the child's size already matched a full-grown man's torso at birth. This was a giant, a child of the Anakim and Rephaim, the ancient races of giants that once ruled with unchallenged dominance. Warriors of legendary prowess, descended from the giants that made even the bravest Israelite spies shake in their boots. The Anakim had held fortified cities that seemed unconquerable. It took Joshua himself, leading the armies of Israel with divine backing, to finally drive them from the land. And even then, some had survived, finding refuge in Philistine territory. The elders understood what having such a bloodline meant, and it excited them. A fully grown Nephilim was worth 100 ordinary soldiers, unstoppable in single combat, a force that could turn the tide of any battle. So they gathered to answer one question. Do they raise this child as their ultimate weapon against Israel? As a champion who could crush their finest warriors and make the Philistines the dominant power in Canaan? Or do they kill him now before his strength awakens and they lose the ability to control what he becomes? The council debated for hours, but in the end, their ambition won. The charm of military supremacy was most important to them. The boy's life was spared, but after that decision, he no longer belonged to his mother. He was immediately registered as military property and became an asset of the state. The elders named him Goliath, which means the exile. When Goliath was 5 years old, he was already over 5 feet tall. The other children in the village were terrified of him and refused to play with him.